know you're looking for me.
I was looking for a place to sunbathe in private.
A la naturel, of course.
It's none of your business.
Well, you know, you might be better off down by the beach. It's pretty shady in the jungle.
What are you doing here?
I come here every year. It's good for business.
That's not what I meant, and you know it.
You mean, what am I doing on this island?
Exactly. You know, in case you're unaware of it, nobody is supposed to be up here.
Well, you're here.
I'm a guest.
And so am I. Uninvited, of course.
Do you always do that?
Do I always do what?
Twist the things that people say around to suit your own fancy.
Well, only when I can't adequately answer their questions.
Well, I have a question that I think you'd better answer, and fast. What are you doing here?
I thought we'd already done that number.
Well, we're doing that number again.
All right, you've got me. Since you asked so nicely, I'm here to save the world, and you better be grateful.
All by your lonesome.
Well, I suffer from an overactive ego.
Was your overactive ego the reason that you stole Richard's wallet on the boat?
Ah, you remembered.
Don't be too flattered.
Well, I'm not a thief, you know. I was going to give it back, but I lost the address. Now, maybe you could direct me to the right street and the number, the house. Am I getting warm?
Oh, we live in a crystal dungeon below.
Really? Tell me, how do I get in?
You go through the rock.
The rock?
Yes, the rock through the entrance, of course.
Pray tell, where is this entrance?
Not until you tell me where you're staying.
Holiday Inn, it's a new one. You probably haven't heard of it yet. I have the 13th floor, bridal suite.
Oh, very unlucky.
Especially since I'm occupying it all alone.
Then I'll move in today, Mr.
Call me Robert, Miss Hill.
You know my name?
Doesn't everybody?
Now about this Holiday Inn.
Yeah, well, tell me, isn't your crystal rabbit warren all you thought it would be?
I don't like being a prisoner down there, much less with a bunch of bores like they are.
Yeah, rather hard to have fun when you're dealing in such a dangerous business. You realize, of course, they'll kill me if they find me here.
How do you know that?
Crass lot, these people. Not much fun, but not much time for fun games.
What else do you know?
Not as much as I'd like to. Perhaps you could fill me in.
I don't know if I should or not. You know, you could be just as wacko as they are.
That's a distinct possibility.
Tiffany? Tiffany, where
Oh,
are you?
great.
Seems you're into Mom.
Yeah.
Oh, when's the date of the new show?
Hey, look, I've got to go.
Hey, listen, when are you coming back?
I don't know.
One more question. Who else knows about our little meeting?
No one. Yet. Alex, wait for me.
Oh, you're back so soon.
Oh, yes, poor, delicate little Alex was afraid of getting a burn. So when one goes, we all go, I'm afraid.
Well, I can't say I'm not glad you're back.
Oh, not now, lamb chop, please. I'm too sticky for fun.
But it's all right, Tiffany.
Oh, yes, but I need a shower.
Don't you remember, I like my women with a little cocoa butter.
Yeah, well, maybe so, dear, but I don't feel very good for myself. I think you could use a little dunk yourself.
What's wrong?
I'm just not in the mood.
Is it last night? Are you still upset about the wall coupe concept?
But who's upset? I'm still in a state of shock over it.
But just think of what Mikos's plans will mean to you in personal terms.
If it means staying down in this glorified sewer, I'm not interested.
I've told you 100 times it's only temporary.
You know, temporary has such a non-specific ring to it.
But think about afterwards, then. After the takeover. Wealth and power beyond conception, every desire fulfilled at the merest hint of longing.
What about my career? You know, the longer I stay down here, the longer those producers are going to forget who I ever was.
Come here. You won't need any producers. Don't you know that? You'll be able to produce your own epics, any film, any co-star you want.
Tell me more.
Is it fame you want? You'll be the most prominent and most envied woman in the world.
Keep talking. I like the sound of this.
Jewels, houses. You'll build your own castles, ski resorts. And we won't just have one island, we'll have 5, 10. How many islands? If this isn't big enough, we'll get you Crete, Hawaii. Hmm?
Africa.
Well, that's a continent, but why not? What's wrong?
It's just a little bit staggering, you know.
Mm-hmm. But your every desire shall be fulfilled.
Victor, I've got to tell you something, dear.
No. Later.
Oh, but it's very important.
Later. Nothing is important. Right now.
Victor.
Except you.
Hey, you two! We got business to discuss. Oh, look at him. Calm, cool, collected, not even slightly embarrassed. You better believe it. Ah! That's you, old boy. I can see why you two spend so much time in here. It's quite pleasant.
Well, tell us what happened.
Well, not much. Are you sure? Yeah, we had a very pleasant chat together. You talked to her? Oh, yeah. She's very approachable. A real sport, so to speak.
Yeah, well, what happened? Did she give you any information?
A little. It's much as we expected. They're below the ground, living in some kind of work-living crystal gopher hole.
Well, how did they get down there?
An entrance, a sort of a secret entrance, a rock, she said. Yeah.
Well, what about her? Does she know what's happening down there? Whose side is she on?
Well, too early to tell yet, but she's obviously not too happy about what's going on down there.
Do you trust her?
I don't know.
Does she trust you?
Not even sure about that. She hasn't closed the door, if that's what you mean. If I can arrange another meeting tomorrow, she will obviously be completely overtaken by the weight of my personality and charm.
And how are you going to arrange this meeting tomorrow, Robert?
Well, my guess is she'll be back there, same time, same place as usual.
Of course you will. Of course you will. I mean, how could she resist a fellow as debonair as one?
See?
I've been asking myself that all afternoon. And now I'm asking myself another thing. If she is there tomorrow, Robert, who the hell do you think she's going to bring with her?